Hey guys, Tony from the Outsider channel here. Once again, today I am talking to mid-ride. We're doing today, I would say, my go-to loop in the Laguna area. It traverses Laguna Woods into Crystal Cove State Park. This is the loop that I would do when I didn't know the area that well, and I still do it all the time. It's just a kind of a good, I would say mostly blue loop. I really like it because it has a little bit of everything. It has some downhill stuff, some flowy stuff. It's got some climbs in it that'll test you, open up your lungs a little bit. It's not too long, it's not too strenuous, and even in the summer this one's not too bad because it's not a couple hours long. It's only like, I don't know, depending on how fast you are, at the most an hour and a half, I would say. We'll see, I'm probably 2 hours right now. I don't even know, it's been a while since I've done this loop, but I used to do it all the time. Park at Willow staging area, or you could park at Coastal Peak. As I always say, I like to get the climb out first, and that's what I did. I'm talking to you on the way back down, and I'm really thankful that I don't have to do that beast of a climb going back up and finishing. So we'll talk more on the trail. Let's get out there. Look at this cool cave though. Like I said, parked at the Willow staging area. This is also the parking lot where I parked in a previous Laguna video. I'll leave that description at the bottom. It's the only other trail guide I have for Laguna up right now. And we are gonna take a left and do the brutal climb up Willow. Get that out of the way first. Okay, I'm just gonna jump in here really quick, guys, on this climb and let you know why the footage is gonna look a little bit different for half of the ride than the second half. So right before I started this climb, I had an SD card error. And in order to fix that, you have to take your GoPro and reset it to defaults, to reset the camera. And when I did that, it reset all of my filming settings. So basically, for the first half of the ride, I didn't realize that happened until I looked at my battery being super low, and I did some detective work and figured it out. So for the first half of the ride, it's gonna look a little bit more blown out, 1080p. It's basically the default settings that GoPro comes with. So stay tuned for basically the middle of the ride when things switch back to normal. You'll see me kind of talk about it a little bit. And on that note, let's get back to the trail. So I haven't acknowledged this or even said this yet in any of my videos, but I was checking my subscriber count this morning, and as of today, it's up to almost 320. I only started this channel a few months ago with the idea of building a community, kind of showing you guys, if there ever was going to be any of you guys, the stuff I wanted to know about the trail systems before I went out and rode them. I was new to the area a couple years ago from Connecticut, so I had just zero knowledge of the trail systems or the trails out here in general, nothing. So I go on a lot of my rides solo. So bringing you guys along is fun for me. I love making the videos. I love the comments that you guys leave, which are pretty often now about how they're helping you know the trail systems, and you like my take on the trail systems that you already are riding. It's just a good experience, I think, for both of us. So this is me extending a thank you and supporting this channel, and also to the future, because you know, we're above 300 subscribers. I know that's not a lot in terms of B-kicks here, the single track samplers, anything like that, but you know, I'm doing my own thing here. I'm just out here for the experience and to build a cool community, and in the future maybe do some meetup rides and just kind of let the channel grow and do its own thing organically. Taking a ride up Bomber. Onward and upward. All right, back there off Bomber Ridge, I took a left up Morrow. Now we're taking Missing Link to the right, which leads to Fenceline. A lot of people just call this whole thing Fenceline. Viewing appreciation station complete. Drop the seat and let's get into Fenceline as we head over to Lizard. Wow, it's even sandier than usual. You could see it. We're gonna take a right out of Fenceline, through the gate, And we're gonna be taking left into my favorite trail, Lizard. I haven't ridden this in a minute. It's like the gaps got bigger. Little jump. Another little jumper. I like to take that straight line off the top, and I like to head right here. Kind of messed that line up, but and one of the very few, maybe only, super shady spots of riding in Laguna. These are a treasure if you can find them. You get better at this trail the more you memorize it. Flat over that rock. I didn't used to do that. I just kind of hopped up it one day, save you some time and add a little more fun. And a small punchy climb at the end. All right, Lizard Part 2. This one's also super windy, fun downhill right into it. You got one little bush or tree branch that reaches out and grabs you. It can be lights out. I think this is Laurel, left on Laurel, and then another left at the bottom of the hill. So we're underneath the 73 right now. That's why it's a little noisy. We took a right off of Laurel and we're on Serrano. That one. I just checked my settings and I apologize because I had to put a different SD card in here today and reset the camera because I had an SD card fail. I just fixed it, so we should be back in 4K and the light levels should be better. Everything should be back to normal. So we're heading across Serrano, down, and then we're gonna take a sharp right on Camarillo Canyon. Oh, a little snake there, I don't know if you got that. They recently this year did some trail work on this trail. Turned it into more of a biker trail. Made these berms and put these rocks here. Hey guys. Okay, we're back, but for how long? Nobody knows. Passed some hikers and then they passed me when I was resetting the camera. So keep an eye open for those two. Sure we'll be getting them soon. good to know at least. And this is Camarillo Trail, Camarillo Canyon. This one's super switchbacky and fun. A couple tight corners, 2 sections that are pretty technical. There was one of them. These are tight. Hey guys, that's the tough section. I'm just letting you guys go. Stay to the left. All right, I'm out of your hair for good, I promise. Thanks. Getting towards the bottom here. And then got a pretty open, fast single track. Well, it's usually double track, but I think now it's gotta be single. And you saw we took a right. You got a punchy climb right here. This one hurts a bit. Oh, it's one of those ones where you have to lean forward so you don't wheelie out. My old faithful resting spot. A nice rock you could put your foot up. Boop. Just check the map to confirm, and we are on Stagecoach Trail, and this will traverse all the way back to the parking lot. So once you do this loop once, you'll know it. It's pretty straightforward because the trails you're on for pretty long periods of time. So you don't have to memorize a lot of connector trails and this way and that way. Once or twice and you're good. Give you a perspective of where we're at. We're kind of parallel to the 133 right now, to the left of us. And duck your head a little. You can see this trail from the road. Next time you drive by, wave to me. I'll be like this, hey, how you doing, guy? And we got another fun little downhill. Switchbacky single track. Very switchy. Watch out for this turn right here. He used to get me. A rock turn. Who would have thought? More shade. Like I said, back to the parking lot. End with a smile on your face. And on that, thanks for riding along with me. Thanks for letting me bring your map to life. Like the video if you did like it. And stick around and subscribe because I have new videos every week. And I'm always down to take your suggestions.